So recently I had the good opportunity to be on a great podcast that I want to tell you a little bit about. But before I get into that real quick, if you don't know who I am, I'm Adam Moody. I'm founder of Oasis Optimization. And while I talk mostly about e-commerce email marketing, I'm also highly involved in sales funnels, automation, productivity, all that sort of good stuff. So back to the main topic here at hand. So I was lucky enough to be interviewed by Arjun Sen. And you can find a link below to find out more about him. Just had a really great conversation. He asked some really insightful questions and just had a great conversation with him. And one of the questions he asked me was about how I work and who I work with. And, one of my answers to this, or rather the answer, was that I work closely with a handful of clients at a time. I don't have 100 different small clients. I don't have, 60 clients all over the place. I don't have a large number, and that's on purpose, by design. And it's one, because I can only be spread so thin. And the answer, or what people may be thinking is, well, you could just hire account managers and do this and that. Yeah, it's true. That's definitely one way you can do it. But for myself, I want to be involved to some degree in every business that I'm working with. And that doesn't mean that I'm running the business or that I'm involved in it every single day, but it does mean that there's some understanding of what's going on, right? I understand. I look through their website or their e-commerce store. I'm involved. I see the emails that we send out. I look at the designs. I understand who their customers are, and I understand the person behind the business so that we can form the best relationship possible and help them out. But also that works both ways, right? So I don't want to work with what I would call like absentee owners, unless, they have a CEO or a business manager who can interface with me, or people who can't really get involved with their businesses. And that may sound kind of silly. I was writing my notes and thinking like, should I really say this? I was like, yeah, it is. It's true. It's part of who I want to work with and the people I can help the most. And the reason I'm sharing this is I think it's interesting and it's important to understand this about yourselves, whether you're on the client side, whether you are looking for somebody to help you with your business, but understanding who you work with, who you gel with. And while it may not be right every time, if you can narrow that down a little bit, you're going to be started down that path to be getting the better help or providing the better results, again, depending on which side you're on, and enjoying it. Right? With several of my clients, it's not just transactional. With most of them, it is not. It's, a relationship, and getting to understand each other, getting to understand each other's businesses, and then all of the things that come out of that, that are above and beyond merely just helping them with one area like email marketing. Once that relationship is formed, I understand it over time. Maybe I can connect them with people who can help them in different areas. I can promote them via other clients or other people I know who could potentially promote their products, things like that. Just all this sort of cool stuff that comes out of having that sort of a relationship. So that's it for now. And speaking of email marketing, if you'd like help with yours, you can get in touch with me at oasisoptimization.com.